Now we're going to transition to cylinders, and notice immediately to find the volume of a cylinder, you'll see that same formula that we were just talking about with prisms. The only difference now is that the area of the base is always going to be a circle, and so to find the area of the base we'll use that familiar pi times r squared. So to substitute in here to find the volume of our cylinder on the left, we need to just really plug in numbers here, and we're given all of the numbers we need. And so this should be an easy problem to evaluate. Our radius is 3, our height is 8. Multiplying 9 times 8 would result in 72 pi. Our units would be centimeters cubed. And depending on what the question asks, whether it's finding the volume in terms of pi, which is what I've just done, or whether the question might say approximate your answer to the nearest tenth, that would just mean that we would multiply that 72 times pi to change our answer into its decimal form. Now we can apply what we've learned, and we can look at this real-life aquarium. It's called a bullnose aquarium due to the shape of it. It appears to be made up of half a cylinder and a rectangular prism. In order to find the total volume, I'm just going to find each piece. And so I'm going to start here with the rectangular prism. So volume equals area of the base times height. The area of the base is, say, 24 by 36. Those are the dimensions of our base. And the reason that that is 36 is because if you look closely at our cylinder over here has a diameter of 24. Well, if our cylinder has a diameter of 24, that makes our radius 12, and so this line coming straight out is going to be a length of 12. Our overall length down here, 48. If we subtract out the 12, we'll be left with 36. To find the area of the base, it will be 24 times 36, and then we just need to multiply that by our height. There's our height, which is also 24. So now we go to the calculator, type those in to evaluate, and that's 20,736 inches cubed. So now we need to find the volume of our cylinder. And it's actually a half cylinder, so I'm going to multiply it by a half. So 1/2 times pi r squared times h. Again, going back to our picture, we just spoke about how our radius is 12 and our height is still 24. Sorry, that shouldn't be an r squared, that should be a 12 squared. So now let me multiply that out, and I get 5,429 approximately. And so if I just add those two volumes together, the volume of the prism added to the volume of the half cylinder, I will end up with my final answer there. 5,429 added to 20,736 gives me 26,165 inches cubed.